recording.
Come on.
Oh, no face cam. Oh, we do get face cam.
You got this,
Sorry,
Dice.
I just
Please.
covered D&D. I just covered up like the screen, the Discord screen when I opened up my Google page.
Nice.
Wow.
Just like, wait, we don't get face cam? And as I say that, my OBS pops up with your face.
Whoa. There you go. See, it works. It works.
This might be a first. I got a dirty 20 for.
Woo! My
Whoa.
gosh.
I just
My
realized
gosh.
I'm still using my old
Wow, that is
stats.
loud. RIP headphone users at the beginning of the video. It was maxing out in the red.
What?
It was maxing out in the red for desktop audio.
Misunderstood you.
Okay, now that's better. Everybody say
Alright.
better. Better.
Myra got a 20.
Google
Let's see,
Marketplace.
22.
Ow! I just dropped a
So
metal
King got
die
a
on my
22?
foot.
Yes, because I got a 17 plus 5.
Ow.
TJ was the one that got the 22.
What do I get?
You naturally with
I
all
get
of your buffs,
a
get
30
at least
12 plus
Easy.
15. No, I get 27.
I gotta roll for initiative.
Okay, thank you. 27.
I thought for a second.
I was
it gonna
about to be
30.
like, bro.
I'm sorry, I get a plus 12 to my initiative.
22.
That doesn't make it any better.
Wait, Quinn, you also got a 22?
Yes.
Alright, you and TJ have to re-roll. You got a 10?
I got a dirty 10.
I like how I get my first 20 and everybody's still.
I got a 10.
Right?
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Myra.
15.
I learned I get a plus 8 no matter what, but then I have a choice to add my proficiency bonus.
I got a
to
10.
It.
You say you got 10?
You guys got to 15.
Alright.
I
So,
go first all the time.
yeah, that really sucks for you, Myra, because that 30-20 was nice. We've
Sorry,
got
Myra.
Oh, Wimpy.
we got Bubba.
Nope. Yeah.
And then TJ. Is this the same as last week?
It might be.
No, I didn't go first last week, I don't think.
When...
Last week, Bubba went last.
By the way, all of you
I did go first
owe
last week.
the DM 50 gold. So everybody who bet, please subtract 50 gold from your earnings.
I did not bet, so.
You bet on Quinn.
I did,
she-
but that goes to who wins, right?
Exactly. That part goes to who wins.
Hey guys,
Who won? Boss lady? Boss lady.
Yes,
won.
ma'am.
I'm just letting you know that I'm gonna have to have y'all on a speaker tonight just because I'm need to replace the cord for my headphones, so they're not working very well.
Hi,
Chicken sandwich.
everybody at Wimpy's house.
Chicken sandwich. I love
Roll
macaroni.
for initiative,
Mama,
Wimpy.
not fucking mama. Oh, hold up. I've got my laptop right here. I need to pull up D&D Beyond.
Wimpy, I found I have a
I'll be
plus
right
12
back.
initiative.
You found a what?
I have plus 12 initiative.
Plus 12 initiative?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, hey, Craig, were we supposed to go, 5 levels or 3 levels, by the
5.
way?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I need to level up 2 more times.
Yeah.
Because I only did 3.
'Cause
Alright.
you and I were level
That'll
4.
be. We can give you the information on what you get when you level up. But you'll do that over the course of next week. So.
Yeah. Because you already pretty much gave me the information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she got the
Maybe
information,
beyond
the
kind of-
plus 15 points and the 50 health. It was she only leveled herself up 3 times.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes. And then also, like other things like abilities opening up and stuff like that. Like it'll tell me that on D&D Beyond. It's really nice. Automatically adjusts everything.
Well, when you're ready, go ahead and just roll for initiative.
I am pulling up my character sheet. Oh, hold up.
Your sheet of character?
My sheet
My
of character.
character.
Lick sent me a snap.
I had to find out where I put my laptop. I forgot that I just put it near the because I haven't been using it much.
Makes sense.
That's good. Staying unplugged.
I'm still using like phone and Nintendo Switch. I have a Nintendo Switch that I can borrow from one of my roommates, and I just got Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm extremely happy.
Nice.
Ooh, I got a nat 1 in initiative +6, so I get a 7. I think this is the first. No. This is the second nat 1 I've gotten in this.
When?
I got a 1.
Womp womp.
Emma.
Oh wait, crazy again. Isn't Boss Lady here though? Oh, there's Cray. Oh, never mind. He's going away.
Run, Cray, run!
Run.
Run away, Cray! Run away!
Say bye.
Sorry.
What?
You're so
They
damn-
just was away.
Nice.
There are no more.
Ability score.
Seven. All right, so the order is going to be Bubba, then TJ, then Quinn, Myra, Boss Lady, and then Wimpy. Now, we do have some people that are in groups, so those groups will interact with each other as usual. But with that, as we've already faded into the mist, we open up with Sir Roderick, who is beginning a particularly potentially treacherous adventure with Miss Caitlin. What would you like to do, sir?
Alright. Do you know where this thing is? Miss Caitlin?
Oh, she's muted.
Whoa.
I would like to continue walking along this path and looking around for decent logs along the way.
For decent
Sorry.
log.
Decent sized logs as I'm walking and
Alright.
talking to Miss Caitlin.
All right, roll for investigation.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It is a 25.
Nice.
So as you're walking, you do see that they're on the left-hand side of the path. Do seem to be quite a numerous amount of downed trees, and they seem to be of the correct quality, but a tad too big for carrying currently.
Miss Caitlin, do you know exactly where we're going?
Yes, we're going east, and I've been there before, actually.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we have, like... We need to figure out a game plan for this Bahir.
Well, last time I was there, it was asleep. I'm not sure about that, about it being asleep this time. However, dang it, I kind of had a plan. This is me out of character trying to remember
I
what
remember.
game plan I came up with.
You messaged me after last session. Where is it?
God damn it.
All right. So, go if you have the chaotic. If you're able to jump in with that one, or here, let me. I'll screenshot you that as we're going. Because that was our little game plan, I think, figuring it out.
Yeah.
I have a spell that I can locate it in the cave. I have locate animals or plants. It is an animal, I just assume.
Mhm.
Let's see.
So as you all ponder your actions and game plan, from behind you, you do hear a small whistle, and a very interesting individual comes skipping up. Roll for perception.
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 21.
I
11
get,
plus 10.
I get advantage in perception, and I have a plus 10 in perception.
Dude, I think I
But
have-
hey, I got a 4. My perception check is 14.
How do you get advantage in perception? I don't understand that.
How have you rolled twice and it's been under a 5?
She's using.
I
the
don't know.
app.
In my it was I
You
get it
got
with
a nat
advantage.
1 plus
Just,
10.
just
I got a
refresh
4.
the page. Just
I
refresh.
rolled another
She got a
one.
nat 1 plus 10.
And then I get advantage though,
We
so
both
I
have a
got
plus
4.
10 to our perception.
Goodness gracious. All right. Well, you guys are both very observant, and as you turn, you notice that there is a very small mushroom-like, like a toadstool, who is actually skipping up to you, happy as a clam, just whistling, just. And he actually pays you no mind and begins to skip past you in between you. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Hello,
Hey.
sir.
What's this?
Oh, it's a mushroom.
Are you doing okay today, sir?
I'm doing wonderful.
That's good. Where are you off to?
I am going to visit my cousin. I just have to pick up a few things in this here nearby forest.
Carrots. Is it just me, or does he look like a mushroom to you too?
He does look like a mushroom.
Did we
Sir,
take
Sir,
something?
can I have a question?
Yeah.
What exactly are you? It's the first time
Well,
I've seen
that's
your
a
kind.
tad bit rude.
No, I'm saying it's the first time I've seen your kind, so I don't want to just assume you're something you're not.
I'm the first that you've seen of my kind. We are stretched across the world.
Are
You
a
need to
toad?
get out more. I am a toad squirrel.
A toad screw?
Yes. Not to be confused with the mushrooms. It's very different. We don't like the mushrooms.
Do you,
That's it. I'm dead.
Do you know a man with a pipe that goes?
I
in
have
pipes?
herbs if you need healing.
No, I think I'm dead, and I'm just
Can I buy
hallucinating.
some herbs from you for healing?
I'm sorry. I only use them in emergency purposes.
Gotcha.
I don't sell them. Unfortunately, I'm a really bad negotiator. I shouldn't have told you that. What are you all doing out here, by the way? Where are you headed?
We're
Going
going
to
to
kill
the
the
cave
here.
over that way. We're going to fight over
Oh,
here.
you're headed over to that cave?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like a rescue mission or something.
You sure?
Yeah.
Like really sure?
Hey, Carrots. I learned Draconic recently, so I can actually talk to the thing if we need to.
Yeah, so do I.
Ooh, that's a good skill. He could use a therapist.
I thought you had talked to animals.
We're both rangers, so I have beasts and dragons as things I can talk to.
Oh,
Wow. You guys might do better than all the other ones that tried to go in there.
Maybe he's just misunderstood, and then they attack him for no reason.
I did just say he could use a therapist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People just assume he's out to kill everybody.
Well, I mean, he is, but you might be able to talk him down. Yeah.
so he
What's
is
your
at
plan?
If we're going to, I'm going to locate him to where we don't make any rash decisions.
Well, he's in the cave, so you've done that part.
Miss Caitlin, you are able to deal with undead, right?
Yes, I have advantage against
I remember you
undead.
saying
That's
last time you went, there was like undead hands everywhere.
Yep, that's yeah.
Yes, sir.
He's alive.
I understand he's alive, but Miss Caitlin over here has visited him once before, and there was undead hands crawling everywhere around the cave.
Oh, those. So, those were my cousins. They were foraging, and they got a little too close. So you may have seen them before their unfortunate demise.
Do you know if this
They're your
Bahir-
cousins, then no. They're related to Mushroom Person now.
They're related to the Toad Scrolls.
And what's your name, sir?
My name?
Yeah.
My name is Wahobbledinger.
Hobbledinger.
But you can call me Wah for short.
Walk?
No, Wah.
Wah.
Yeah, emphasis on the
Hua. Got
yeah,
it.
Wah. Yeah, like you Wah. It's yeah. You should meet my brother who I'm going to go see. His name is Ha.
I would honestly love to go meet your brother, but unfortunately we have our own situation.
That's okay. I understand. You gotta be a big task. There's been a lot of bones I've had to kind of navigate through, but yeah, I am headed over there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm here to pickpocket the dead.
Are you going to the cave as well?
Yeah, that's where the dead are.
Understandable. So would you like to accompany us that way?
Yeah,
If-
yeah.
that
I'll
way if
stay
the
about.
Yeah, that way if the Bahir does become a threat, you're not in there alone.
It's okay. No, I'll stay about 10 feet behind you. I got you. I'll keep an eye on your back.
If you see
Can you
any,
stay quiet?
Huh?
Can you stay quiet?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
are you by
Do
chance
I
a
look-
bard?
Do I look like I can camouflage? I can be as quiet. He didn't even know what I was. I can camouflage. I can be quiet when you need me to. Okay? Listen, you need to be worried about yourself. I've been going into that cave and around that cave for weeks.
As
Look
far
at
as I
me.
know, here don't
I've
eat
only
mushrooms.
lost one limb.
I'd like to do a perception, like an investigation check on him. See what limit is.
Okay.
Investigation, it's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. It seems to be a limb in between his legs.
Can I do a nature check to see if I think he's edible?
Sure.
Well, that is very unfortunate, sir. I'm sorry that you've dealt with that.
That would be a 24 on my nature check.
Wow. Dang. Holy smokes.
That's what happens when you're level 9.
Two rolls below a 5 and then a 25. Just come out with the big massive hammer. Yeah. So he looks decently edible outside of the fact that he's talking.
Caitlin, don't think
Uh-huh.
about it. You're overthinking it. Don't do it. Mm-mm.
No, just if he pisses me off, we might be having mushroom stew.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm not the one to worry about. You're the ones that need to worry.
Okay,
Roll for intimidation.
Go!
25.
What?
25 on intimidation.
On
I just
intimidation?
stare him down.
Okay. Your intimidation does work. And his cheery demeanor now actually transfers into an extremely fearful and timid demeanor. And he goes,
On second thought, I'll check back after I see my bye.
and he runs as fast as he possibly can further down the road. No longer skipping, no longer happy, utterly terrified at what he just
I would like
saw.
to turn at Caitlin and be like, why would you do that?
Just try and make sure he behaves himself. Well, we
You
don't
just
have to worry
took
about it
away our
anymore.
help.
Help! What if he decided to stab us in the back? We don't know if he works for that thing or not. For all we know, he could be working for it, wanting it to kill more adventurers. He just said he was gonna pickpocket the dead. What if we became the dead because he fucking stabbed us in the back?
I was gonna set an alarm on the cave entrance.
If he came in with us, that wouldn't necessarily be effective, Carrots.
He'd have a hard time hitting me anyways, I'll be honest. With how short he is, he'll be able to only get my legs.
Yeah, I'm sure, but we don't need to be distracted while we're trying to fight a Bahir.
We're gonna be distracted by the hands anyways.
Take care of as many hands as we can before we go in. I
Alright.
mean, it's in a separate part of the cave.
Well, as you all converse and have a small argument, we will shift over to TJ, who is still working on, if I'm not mistaken, his mayorly duties.
Yeah.
What would you like to do, sir?
I would like to. I can't remember. I would like to look at the relic that I was given by the man in the cloak.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for investigation.
One, so I got a dirty 10.
A dirty 10. So explain to me, how exactly are you looking at this thing or tinkering with it, fiddling with it?
I'm just trying to look at it and kind of see if there's any thing interesting about it.
Okay. Well, as you turn it around and kind of spin and move it, and you feel a sense of curiosity begin to develop and build, and as you spin it around, your eyes lock on to a rather prominent little block on what looks to be the shaft of this device. And for some reason, you have a very strong urge to push it. Roll a d4. And that will determine which way you push it.
Find my thing in before. That's on the bottom. I got a 3.
You got a 3. So you attempt to actually push it as if you were to push down like it were a button. And it does not do anything. but you do feel a very small wiggle in the button itself. And your curiosity is piqued more. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll press the button again.
All right, go ahead and roll the d4, or if you have a specific direction that you feel that you would want to push it, whether that be up, left, right, or backwards, then you could
I
choose.
have one simple question. Is this thing directed at my body?
That depends.
Can I just like hold it out up and down? Like in
Yeah.
front of me?
Uh-huh.
Or down and up, whichever way it happens to be.
Uh-huh.
And I got a 2.
You got a 2. All right. So in that case, then you take your finger, trade it for your thumb on the button, and this time try and push the button to the left. And again, nothing happens, but you can feel that there is still that wiggle in the button itself.
Third time's the try. I mean, the third tries. I don't even remember the saying. Jeez. Third time's the charm. That's the one.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
I got a 1.
You got a 1. Interesting. Now this time, as you take your thumb, you push up towards the roof of how you're pointing it, towards the roof of the building. And almost instantaneously, you hear a very loud sound. And before you is a beaming glow of energy. And every time you move it, it makes the sound. Your interest is piqued even more as the enjoyment of hearing this sound and moving things around and making it just hum excites you. And just at that moment, there's a knock on the door. Mr. Mayor! Are you in there?
I would like to press the button again, the same way.
Okay. The same way that you just did previously?
To turn it on, yeah.
Okay. So unfortunately, nothing's happened. Mr. Mayor, I really hope you're there. I gotta deal with something.
One moment. Oh, jeez, I didn't even do the voice. One moment.
Okay.
I would like to
Sounds
attempt to push the button downward.
All right. This then retracts, and the light beam, or the energy beam, I should say, sucks back up into the actual handle, and there is no more. You hear the classic zoom, and everything is fine.
I would like to pocket it and go to open the door.
All right.
Open the door.
So you head on over, you throw it in your pocket, and you head on over to the door. What would you like to do?
I would like to open it and say, hello.
Ah, yes, Mr. Mayor. I have urgent concerns for you.
Oh, that sounds important. Come in.
Yes. Oh, thank you. The old mayor never let me in here. Oh, this is a very nice place. Yes. Oh, they did good job. Wow, very well crafted. I apologize. I'm getting distracted. I have to alert you to something that has happened.
Everything okay?
No,
Oh, dear.
my house was broken into.
That wasn't very nice.
Really wasn't. I don't know who did it, or else I wouldn't be here. So I need some community awareness because they stole something of mine that I need back.
If you don't mind me asking, what did they steal?
My dignity.
Your dignity?
Yes. It's about a yay high teddy bear. And its name is Dignity.
Aw. I used to have a smaller one. I lost it.
It wasn't stolen here either, was it? Maybe
I
there's
lost it
a-
a while ago in the void.
Oh, void.
Yeah.
No, now's not a time to pry. You could please put out a community awareness about Dignity, and just let them know. Be on the lookout. Lock their doors. Make sure their belongings stay safe overnight. Maybe we can catch this thief. And
I would like to, as he's talking, just start writing down all these things. But because Evan can't write yet, it's just a bunch of scribble scratch.
okay,
Take
all
this
right.
and put it on the alert board.
Oh, okay, awesome. Wow. Are you sure they'll be able to read this?
If they speak Endling,
Speak what?
Endirian. If they speak Endirian.
Mayor, I don't mean to be rude. None of us speak endearing.
Oh, sorry, I don't know how to write any other way.
Ah. Why don't you go talk to Robert? He's 2 houses down. He handled most of the previous mayor's announcements and paperwork in terms of things like this. Also,
Oh,
could you alert the shop owners so that if there is a teddy bear that is tried to be auctioned, sold, or pawned to them, that they can catch the thief for me?
yeah. You might also want to check in with the authorities. Let them know what's going on.
He kind of looks away, and you can tell he's confused. And he turns back to you and he goes, Mayor, you are the authority.
Oh, sorry. Kind of new to this whole thing, and he kind of rubs his neck.
Ah, it's okay. It happens. But if you can do all that for me, I'm going to go and repair my lock that he broke with my hands and my tools. And hope this doesn't happen to anyone else. Also, I really hope I can get my dignity back, because
I will keep an eye out for your dignity.
it's been a rough night without my dignity. I didn't really sleep, I'll be honest. And with that, he turns. He does take the scribble scratch piece of paper with him and leaves your office.
Just
With,
imagine this man is going to go home trying to understand what the heck is written there.
with a slightly happier demeanor, a little bit more pep in his step. Is there anything you'd like to do now?
I guess I will go to talk to Rob.
All right. You head on over to Mr. Roberts' house and knock on the door. How exactly do you knock on the door?
Just kind of like in a beat. Dun, 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 bum, bum.
Okay. Unfortunately, though, there doesn't seem to be an answer. And on your final knock, the door creaks open by itself.
Oh dear, I think Robert's been taken. I think somebody stole Robert too.
What would you like to do?
I would like to enter cautiously with my chain blades in hand.
Okay. Well, as you enter carefully with your chain blades, is there anything you'd like to do?
I would like to roll for perception to see what I see.
All right, sounds good.
Oh,
He hit himself with his chain blade. Apologies.
perception. This one. I got a 9 in total.
Okay. So as you enter in, interestingly enough, it is kind of dark, even though it's midday,
Have night vision.
and all you're able to, you do have dark vision, but even for you, it is still dark to a point where all you can see in one of the corners is a shadowy figure that is hunched over a small little cupboard. What would you like to do?
I would like to slowly approach this figure.
Okay. As you get closer, you are able to recognize that this figure is rummaging very, very vigorously, and with each step, the sounds of him. He's closing a door, and he opens another one. And he's working his way across this cupboard on the lower half.
Can I
as
by
if-
chance grapple him? I know I have the ability to, but I don't know if I'm close enough.
You have the ability to become close enough.
Let me look at the distance on this. I gotta remember. I would like to. Roll for stealth to get as close as I can without him noticing.
Okay.
Ow! I dropped that.
Stepped on a squeaky floorboard.
What is my stealth? Ooh, 13 plus 4, so 17.
All right. So you are actually able to get pretty dang close, but interestingly enough, the figure is still dark to you. It's unidentifiable. But you are close enough where if you want to grapple, you are more than welcome to.
I like to. I'm gonna swing both chain blades to grapple this man, or figure. Says to roll a d4 to do so.
Okay. So you're okay.
If you need, I can resend the link. By the way,
A link for what?
for the chain whip, or chain blade. I got a 2.
Okay. So you are able to explain how you go to grapple.
I just kind of swing both of my arms like against each other and just kind of like try to wrap it around him.
Okay. So as you do this, you are actually able to catch the assailant, and as the chain blades spin around and restrain him, one of them comes up and actually nicks their cheek and cuts them, and they begin to bleed a very decent bit. Interestingly enough, though, there's no response or reaction.
That's not creepy at all. I would like to get a good look at their face.
Okay. Roll for investigation.
That is an 18.
Interestingly enough, as you pull them closer to take a look at their face, which you cut, there is no face. And what you've cut, which is bleeding something, seems to be black. And the blood running down is a purple color. And with that, we'll slide over to Quinn.
Wow.
Who is, from last we know, or he knows, realistically, because nobody else knows his struggles currently, in a vicious battle with a dust devil.
I believe John's taken him over, hasn't he?
John has taken him over, and unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken,
Quinn was working towards regaining control.
Quinn was working to regain control, but John's taken a few hits.
And didn't Quinn get knocked out?
I didn't.
But I don't think
remember
so.
exactly 'cause he
Outside of the
I
fact
don't
that
think so, I
he
think-
just IRL fell asleep.
Yeah.
I thought I
but
don't, I
you
don't
didn't-
remember what happened after John took over and Quinn fell asleep, and because John kept just trying to attack. I couldn't remember if he got.
Yeah, I know that Clive took some damage. I know that much. Quinn, do you remember how much health you're at?
I had taken 3 and 1, so
Okay.
and my max current is 16, I think.
Okay. So you've taken 4 damage out of your 16, so you have 12 left.
Okay. There we go.
Wait. You leveled up with everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got 50 health.
He
Oh, I
should
do?
be something.
Yeah. So we'll say you're at 62 right now. Because if you were at
Okay.
16 and lost 4, then 16 plus 50 would be 66 minus 4, 62.
Yeah, we're not squishing him.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not so squishy. So you're at 62 health.
I was worried.
Magically, your muscles got bigger.
Ah, yes.
So what you in a sense are looking at is, and if you need a reminder, it is in the adventure journal further up. But you are looking at a very angry
House boy.
dusty boy, and he is working to attack you with all of his might. So what would you do? You are slowly kind of regaining control, but John is still very much in the lead here.
So, I'm gonna try to like. I'm trying to find a way to say this without making it sounding weird. I'm gonna try to grab his arm, and I'm gonna try to make him grab my
Finish your sentence.
my water skin,
Okay.
and I'd like to very carefully try to apply just a bit of the water onto my blade.
Okay.
Not all, of it, just a bit of it.
All right. I will say you're able to grab him by the arm, and as you go to reach for your water sack, you're unable to locate it. It's not there. Your swords are not there.
What?
But John seems unaffected by you grabbing his arm. And he continues to want to destroy the Dust Devil. We must attack! Attack! It must die!
I got an idea.
Okay.
Did I ever put my cup away?
Yes, I think you carefully did. Or you trying to think, did you carefully set it down?
I think I might have set it down. Instead of
Yeah,
putting
but
it away 'cause
he saved a little bit of it. So I'm trying to I think the cup. Yeah, the cup is on the ground. And the only water from the cup is there's a little bit of it that's in your water skin.
Well, I'll put decent enough that's gonna work for future. I would like to try to grab that. And wait, actually, can I roll perception to make sure I have my sword in hand? Have John in my hand?
Yeah. You talk about that John has a sword in hand?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll for perception.
24.
Okay. All right, so you are able to, as you latch on to John's arm, you are able to get a glimpse of what's going on outside, and you are able to see he does have the sword drawn, and he's beginning to attempt another strike at this Dust Devil. At the same time, the Dust Devil is getting ready to make its own attack. So choose quickly.
I'm going to stop John from making an attack and try to make him dodge the attack towards the cup that's lying on the ground.
Okay. How exactly are we going to try and make him do that?
By basically having him in a if you were leading a child around or leading a child around by his shoulders, except your hands are not on his shoulders, they're on the arms, and I'm using my legs to kick his legs a bit, like move his legs a bit farther from certain areas to make him move a bit more.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So go ahead, roll for athletics.
Okay. Twelve.
Awesome. So you are actually able to, in grabbing his arm, pull yourself up closer to him and handle him in the way that you've described and actually allow him to dodge the incoming attack from that Dust Devil. The Dust Devil swings viciously with the right arm, the right claw. Misses so much so that he actually begins to spin. And a small sandstormish type of mist begins to spray as he swings so hard. What would you like to do? Doo-doo. Did we lose Quinn? Did I break up?
We can hear you just fine, Cray.
Oh, okay, cool.
Quinn, if you're talking, we cannot hear you at all.
Yeah, I wonder if you muted or something.
I wonder if his internet gave out.
That's what I'm wondering because it's 9:20, so is that he doesn't have to deal with that yet. Plus, it's the weekend. I think he gets more time.
He just casually fell asleep during mid sentence.
He's like, I just. Quinn, come back to us. Come back. Aw. Poor fella. Internet literally just railed him. The internet just railed him. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hold on, I'm here.
He'll be back. He's fixing all his stuffs.
Yes. Passion right, yeah, right.
And now, brief word from our sponsors.
Whopper, Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill, taste with perfect toppers. I boom, this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that.
You're making the autistic child dance.
What?
I'm just playing the music. It's got the child dancing.
Oh, yeah. It's a dance-worthy song. Truly dance-worthy song.
Yep.
Yep. He's back!
Now, can we hear him?
I don't know. Can we?
I'm back.
Yes, you are
I don't know
back.
if TJ got my message. My whole power just shut down for a second.
Oh,
So everything just like stopped working. All the lights turned off.
That swing from the Dust Devil really went a long ways.
It affected my real game.
Evidently so. My gosh, I didn't know as a DM I had that much power.
Apparently so. You're a very powerful DM.
I try to hold it back for you guys.
Thank you.
All right. So what did you last hear?
I last heard that I successfully dodged
Mm-hmm.
the Dust Devil swipe.
You did indeed. And as he swiped, he actually swiped with so much force that he actually kind of began. He spun around and kind of there's this dust cloud or dust mist that's coming in its wake towards you.
Okay. I'm gonna grab one arm. Can I roll a perception to see if John has both hands on his weapon?
Yeah.
25.
Wow. Jeez. Yeah. He's got both hands on that weapon. And he wants to attack. You're holding his arms, and he can't get full extension on his attack. But
I'm going to try to do this quick. I'm gonna remove the non-dominant hand from the sword,
Okay.
and I'm going to move that hand to pick up the cup very gingerly.
Okay. Got you. Quinn, is Clive right-handed or left-handed?
Clive is right-handed.
Okay. Well, in that case, then you grab the left hand, and you are able to pry it away from the sword in itself. And as this happens, you actually feel a rush, and you regain full control of your body. And John is still in your mind, but you see everything now, and you are no longer in your mental psyche fighting
Sure.
him. You're able to bend down and notice that there is indeed that cup nearby, and you are able to grab that.
Okay. And very gingerly, I'd like to pour that on the blade of the sword.
Okay. Unfortunately, right now there's no liquid inside of it.
There's no liquid. Okay, that's okay. Very interesting. And what I will do. Do I have like? I have cooking utensils. Do I have like a ladle or something? Because like I don't know if I have like a lid for that.
I believe, yes, you do have the cooking utensils, and I believe a ladle is within that, in the tools list.
It's gonna be really stupid, but this should work. I'm going to attempt to catch some of the dust devil in my cup, and then put the ladle. You know how the bowl part of the ladle sticks out? It's like a hemisphere type thing.
Okay, yep.
I like to stick that round end as I attempt to capture, and if I capture some of the dust devil, to put my ladle, that part of the ladle over it, trapping it inside.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead and let's do a acrobatics roll.
18.
18. So you are actually successful in very quickly reaching into your bag, grabbing out the ladle as if your bag knew what you were looking for and had it ready. You grabbed some of the dust that came by in your cup, and you are able to maneuver the ladle as you wanted, and capture a decent bit of the dust devil. About a third of the cup is now full with dust devil dust.
Can I roll perception or an investigation to see if the dust devil if that part of the dust devil is either alive still in like a severed body, or if it's now inanimate?
Well, yeah. So go ahead and roll for investigation.
Oof, 7.
So unfortunately, as you're trying to see what the effects of capturing some of the dust devil dust are, the dust devil actually quickly turns to attack again with his left claw. And so please make a dexterity saving throw.
$13.
13. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Okay. Hold on. Bagging dice off the mail.
Mm-hmm.
3.
3. The dust devil's quick enough to attack, and you are unfortunately too slow to be able to dodge, and you do take another 3 damage. And also, unfortunately, as the swipe comes up, it does bump the ladle off of the cup, and some of the dust is returned back into the air. So now you have about a quarter of a cup.
Can I roll a perception to see if that reconstituted into the dust devil?
Yeah.
Perception.
Yep. Go ahead, roll perception.
30.
Jeez. Yeah. And you are also able to see that the dust that is swirling around and the mist that you attempted to catch does seem to coagulate into the main being while other bits flake off and become the dust. So it seems to have a cycle of becoming a part of the actual body structure, as well as disintegrating off and becoming the mist around. About this time, you do hear, though, a rather loud on the door to the library, and a familiar voice is heard. Hello, young lad. Did you find what you're looking for?
No, I found a dust devil and he's angry. Get some water.
Well, that explains all the dust that I was dealing with. Do you not know any water magic?
No.
Well, it's a good thing I've shown up here. Where is the devil? And as he does that, he opens the door and he sees the dust devil. Whoa! You've let it get big.
How?
Have you never dealt with a dust devil before?
No, I've dealt with eels and that's it.
The dust devil attempts another attack. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw again. As well as the wizard has to make another
15.
18. You both are able to dodge as the dust devil begins to look back and forth, trying to pick a target now, as there's two of them. The wizard quickly brings his hand up, and his other hand with a very small staff, very skinny little staff, and he waves his arms and goes, "Achoo!" I interrupted my spell. You need to distract him. I'm allergic. Oh no. Son.
What?
You need... I need time to cast my...
Answer one
water
question
missile.
for me. Answer one question for me.
Yeah.
Does it take insults? Can it understand them?
No. It's an elemental.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close the door, and I want you to count. Jeez, this is everywhere, man. I need you to count to 10, and when you open the door, okay?
Okay.
No. And he backs out, and he closes the door. And you hear a very faint chanting of different words that seem to be from a different language.
1, 2.
The dust devil attempts to attack you now that he's refocused. Make a dexterity saving throw.
$11.
All right. So you are able to dodge this as you move your way towards the door. And you've now positioned the dust devil in line with the door. And you've reached your 10 count. What would you like to do?
Open the door.
You grab the door, pull it wide open, and the wizard is prepared. And from his staff shoots a stream of water that douses the dust devil and shrinks it down onto the ground. No screeching, no screaming, just a small gurgle. Your enemy has been vanquished. The wizard
Question.
walks in and goes, "Son, thank you. I've been meaning to clean up this dust, and that was the last straw. I will definitely be buying that vacuum I saw on mail order."
Yeah, you probably should.
Were you
I
able
do
to
prefer to
find
clean
what
my
you were
bed.
looking for down here?
No, I was looking and bam. Looking at me.
Happens. That's what you get when you deal with the library. You stuff. No, I came down because I realized that I told you that you needed the book about the fourth generation.
Yeah.
That was the wrong book.
Oh.
What you actually wanted was this book that's called the Book of Life. I had it upstairs in my desk.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
So I brought it with me because I didn't want you to walk all the way up there again.
Thank God. Okay. Thank you.
And he hands you the Book of Life. He also lets you know, now, this holds the records of every being, every animal, every creature that has ever walked this land of Rololia.
Oh, this place is called.
It has no search bar.
Ooh. I'll have to. Wait, does that mean it has no index?
It does have an index.
Yeah. I need a
Just
search bar. Just need that.
remain patient,
Okay.
for the amount of names in there are insane, for lack of a better term.
Do you know if they're organized by? Oh wait, never mind. That wouldn't work. Do you know
Roll
if they're
for,
organized?
roll for investigation.
Okay.
I'd just like to point out, Quinn, index is useless if you don't know the name you're looking for.
Yeah, I know. I realized. 20.
You metagamer.
I already knew. What if I didn't know? That would be like. But I got 20.
He gets a 20.
30.
So interestingly enough, as you open up to the index, you realize that they are actually sorted by species, is the probably best way to describe it. You have your animals, you have your creatures, you have your humans, you have your elves, you have categories in all of the different races and such. And it is all there. Unfortunately, upon further investigation, the page in which your area, the humans, start is page 4392.
Is there an out of?
I'm sorry?
Is there an out of?
as you flip to the end of the index, you realize that the index the pages are continuing to write.
Oh
And the
god.
page number continues to increase. But you are currently out of
Done.
100,673. No, wait, 74. No, 75.
Oh god, I gotta stop.
76. 77. Wait, 78. 79.
Okay. I gotta
80.
get. I better get to work. Gonna want to look somewhere in the middle.
That's a good plan. Would you like some tea?
Yes, please.
Wonderful. I'll use some of the water that I found outside of the castle. And he walks
Wait.
upstairs.
Wait.
He's now out of earshot.
Oh no. Oh no.
What would you like to do?
Can I roll an investigation on that ladle and cup?
Sure.
$16.
All right. What are we investigating?
We're investigating if the dust devil. That's it. The dust. But damn, the dust devil that I part that I caught. Is it its own little dust devil?
Ah. So interesting and shockingly, you peek into your cup and you discover that the dust, which you've collected, has indeed turned itself into a very small little dust devil.
Is that dust devil also infected with hepatitis?
We don't know. We haven't had it tested.
I just want to throw that out there.
And it does get a little aggressive, but in no way that is of harm or concern to you, as long as it stays in the cup. And all you hear is just little sounds as it slashes at the inside of the cup, trying to get out.
Is it doing any effect on the cup?
I'm sorry?
Is the cup taking any damage? Durability wise.
The cup is not taking any damage.
Yeah. Can I see if I can find like a proper lid and keep this guy here? Maybe a jar.
Sure. So you begin to search for a lid, but before we roll to see if you found one, we will slide on over to Miss Myra. Miss Enix, whose current location has escaped me.
I was on my way behind the shite shop to my quest to the Hark River.
Yes. The quest was what again? You broke up.
The Ohark River quest.
Oh yes, to find the source of it.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, what would you like to do, ma'am? You've arrived at the residence.
I suppose I would knock on.
Your knocks are very quickly and very abruptly interrupted by a wad of commotion, and a man busts out of the door and goes, "Well, listen, let's. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Sorry. Listen, if we're gonna find this, we gotta go. You don't understand. We got things to do, man. If we can't sit here and pack 4 bags I'm not carrying all that. How are you, ma'am?
Hello. I am
Hello.
fine.
Hi. Can I help?
I found this quest that was on the board that you might need some help with. Park.
See? I told you my idea was going to be good. You want to help us on our journey?
Yes.
We could use it. Do you carry more than 4 bags?
I could try.
No, like, do you have more than 4 bags with you? Like, if you come with us, are you bringing more than 4? Bad description. I'm sorry. Bad with those things. He's the one.
No. No, I just have this one bag, and she pats her.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. You could die. Is that okay?
Face worse.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Hey, she's good. She verbal death waiver. Come on, you don't need to bring the fine china. Come on, let's go. And out emerges the second individual, another gentleman who goes, listen, you don't know who we're going to come across, okay? We could have used the china to trade. We don't understand. It's a river. You don't know. So, yeah, maybe 4 bags sounds like a lot, but it might not be enough. You ever think of that? You're the one joining us, ma'am.
Yes.
Have you any experience tracking rivers?
This would be my first try going at it.
Well, we're very versed in this.
Good to know.
I'll let you know. You will need to overcome the sound of running water and its effects on us. Yes, I'm telling her about the peeing thing.
Oh no.
I don't want to have to stop every 30 minutes. It's that bad, trust me.
Oh boy.
You get over it after like at least the first 4 days. But we need to like move. So just trying to get mentally in your head. Like you're good for like 4 hours ish, okay? No 30 minutes. What kind of skills do you bring to the table? See, you didn't ask that question. That's a good question to ask.
I am that is a good question. I'm good with a sword.
Oh, she's better than you. You barely can swing a stick. She's good with a sword. I'm game. I'm down. I say we bring her. I mean, we've already said yes. You signed the verbal death waiver, so there's no need to exchange names. We don't. I am me, he is you, you is we.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, so go ahead and roll for investigation on what they are holding and how exactly they are about to embark.
Oh wow. I got a 24.
Gosh. So you are able to notice that neither of them have any weaponry on them. You also do notice that they seem to have one donkey that is very much overloaded. And also, you are able to pick up on the fact that they are going through a phase and have not been around each other long enough to understand that communication is key.
Boy.
So they may need some leadership.
So, this is the only donkey.
Well, yeah, we gotta pack light. You know, we gotta make sure we gotta move fast. So best way, right? Pack all the foods. We got all the foods. Last attempt didn't go so well, so we're just gonna try again. You know, he. I don't even know what you are anymore after 2 weeks ago. So I'm just gonna start walking because I don't have anything more to say to you, and we're gonna find out if you're good enough. So we just gotta keep going. We just gotta get it going. But yes, one donkey, and she's good to us. We call her Trudy. Trudy, by the way, turns towards you and a very sad look on her face as she knows that she's going to be carrying a very heavy load for a very long time.
This poor donkey.
Well, you said that.
Me comes walking past you and goes, "Well, are we ready? We need to get a heading. We don't have a heading."
I thought you knew how to track rivers.
Yes! You find water and you go where it flows from. That's the key. That's how you find its source. I'm just going to whip up here our wonderful map that I drew.
Oh boy.
No help. Anyone else? Okay, so we stopped there. He points to a spot northeast of Namenkop, which is marked on his map. And if I remember, we were going right? Wrong. Was it left? And he begins spinning the map a few different ways. And he finally lands on and decides it has to be that they were going right. Well, if we're getting ready to head out, have you got everything you need?
I've got everything I need.
Wow, jeez. You know, I wish I could be like you, packing as light as that. Are you going to wear that the whole time?
What's wrong with what I wear?
That's a good point. I think I've been wearing the same thing. Just kind of, you get to a point you don't notice it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good. Hey, the farther I stay away from him, the better. Because, he's a little finicky. Just saying. Don't get on his bad side because he wants to be the macho man. He doesn't respond to this and instead just turns around, grabs the lead for Trudy, and you all begin and head off on your journey. is there anything that you would like to do before exiting Namenkop?
I'd just like to look at the guy with the map. Sure, this is the way we're.
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit.
Hang on.
She said, hang on.
Bye.
What am I supposed to hold on to? Ah!
I just want to look at the guy that had the map and say, are you 100% sure this is the way we're supposed to be going?
Oh, yeah. Cause that little entrance there. And yeah, that doesn't look right. Yeah, that looks right.
Now, mind you, he's not using a compass of any sort. He's strictly going off of the map that he's holding. So he is 75% sure.
And you said you made this map yourself, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I bought a map here in Namenkop of Rolodia, but I drew these lines and I put these little markers,
And he starts pointing to little hand-drawn trees. There's a little hand-drawn rock that he's put on, as well as a little tiny person. And that seems to be at the tail end of this line, this wiggly, wrangled line that he's drawn up in the northeast, that he's saying is the last place that they stopped on this river.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, with that, you exit Namenkop. And as you're walking, there is not so much an eerie silence, but a sort of expected silence after you've seen the interactions between the two coming out of the doors of their house. You can tell that things are off. What would you like to do?
Well, Enix being who she is, she looks over at the other guy and goes, so is this your donkey?
Well, I mean, it's our donkey, but I'm the one that feeds it, and I'm the one that takes care of it, and I'm the one that packs it, so let him tell you whether it's my donkey or not. But he did pay half of it, and he charged it to the company account, even though it's a personal cost, because I don't have my own donkey.
Don't you think it would be beneficial to have more than one donkey, though?
Oh, yeah. I mean, more donkeys, the better. Look at how laden Trudy's got so much to carry. We could have doubled that and still been the same amount of time spent. But since we didn't use personal funds, instead we used company funds, we're stuck with one. But we're making good time, I gotta say. It's, as much as I don't like the fact that we only have one, I'm very happy to have one. Because someone almost let it run off last time. Because they tied it to a weak tree. You ever done that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Back in my younger days.
Oh, ha! See? She learned.
Maybe you should.
And at this time, you're passing a very large keep. And banking off to the right, and a group of 3 gentlemen dressed in robes come walking up. And, oh, how are you all doing today? Looks like you all are on quite the adventure. Where are we headed? Where are we headed out to?
I don't know if it's any of your guys' business.
Ah, well, you're passing through the sheep sanctuary's territory, so it is definitely our concern. And there is a small tax that must be paid to make sure that you remain safe while going through this territory.
Oh, you must know, what's her name? Nova.
Ah, yes, you know of our leader. We've not seen or heard from her in a while. Last we heard, she was going to bring us food, and that was a week ago.
Yeah,
Go.
she's working on that.
Well, I don't know if you have any way or if you're going to go see her, but if you could let her know that we're down to our last sheep.
Oh my fuck.
You're eating the sheep?
Unfortunately, our upper management are not doing what they've said, and we've had to take matters into our own hands, which is part of the reason why there's now a tax to get through our territory. So if you guys could provide about a day's worth of food, then we'll happily let you go.
As it just so happens, I do have rations in my bag.
Oh, okay. What would you like to do?
Let me see how much I actually have. Hello?
I genuinely just imagine you just like opening up your bag and be like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 12, 13, 72.
Oh, I actually have 10 one-day rations.
Wow, perfect. Awesome.
You just take the sheep. For one day.
What would you like to do?
I reach into my bag and I pull out these 10 rations. And I go, well, this is all I have as far as food that I could give you.
Well, that will definitely do. That will definitely that's you know that each of those is 1 day, right?
Yes,
Okay. And you're giving us all 10.
I am.
All right. So they take the 10 and very politely go, well, enjoy your time walking through the sanctuary. As you walk down the road and glance to your left, you will see a field where Shep is residing peacefully.
Don't you fucking
For now.
shit.
And if you ever do get in contact with Nova, please tell her it's urgent.
Will do.
Awesome. Would you all enjoy? If you have any problems, yell. We've got pretty good hearing, especially the ones up on top of the tower. He points up to the 2 towers in the back of the keep, where you see 2 guys that are standing like this on each side. and they head back in towards the keep. What would you like to do now?
I look at the guy with the map and say, "Lead the way, I guess."
So the man with the map is he's kind of stunned. And he goes, "Girl, we typically have to. We gotta. Those guys. You did very well, but you should have only gave them 1 day. We could have used those other 9 days." Well, yeah, but we're okay. We're just keep on, just keep on going. We gotta get through this. Come on, we're a quarter of the way to where we need to be, and we got a long time to go.
Well, we better hurry then.
Indeed. And you guys begin moving further down the road and up the winding path. And to your left is a rather large field that is got a fence around it. And it looks as if it's supposed to hold a plethora and a huge herd of livestock or sheep or things of that nature. Go ahead and roll for perception.
Okay. It is a 18.
So you are actually able to perceive that the one sheep Shep is indeed very happily bounding along in the middle of this field and happily stopping to eat some grass. And you also notice that very far off in the distance on the other side of the fence seems to be another sheep. And this one is just longingly staring into and through the fence as if the grass looked greener on the other side.
That poor sheep.
Yeah. But you continue to move on in your journey. And with that, we'll slide over if there's nothing else that you would like to do at this time.
Nope, that's it.
Okay. We'll slide over to Boss Lady. Remind me of where you are?
I don't know.
Okay.
She was with us walking to the Adventurers Guild, and then she fell asleep.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So we don't know exactly where she's at. She might be following Caitlin and
you
I.
actually, so you wake up in the middle of Namenkop by the fountain
Pipe the fountain.
with a note that seems to be attached to your forehead.
Can I read said note?
Uh-huh.
What does it say?
Roll for intelligence. Roll for intelligence.
16.
Listen, Grandma.
Listen.
Clicking 7 times.
What?
Intelligence.
Plus 1. So dirty 17?
17. So you take the note off of your forehead and you take a look, and the note reads, "Help now. ... Last one."
Last one. I swear to fuck, if it's the last sheep, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I would
So
like
what
to
would you like to do?
assume the position.
All right. So in the middle of town,
Mhm.
you
Face down.
drop down, face down, ass up, and you are transported to the arcane plane, to which You are quickly greeted, not by anyone that is far away and in need of walking to, but instead of very much in front of you. And it is the Great Arcane. And they seem to, although being astral in their form, you can feel a sense of foot tapping going on. Yes?
I'm trying to get a hold of my people.
Your people are making sure that they are fed. May I take a message?
No, I need them to answer now.
Do you want me to ring them?
If you could, please. If you could put me through.
The arcane simply turns to their right, and you hear a very loud ring. Ring.
They should answer. There's only one person who called them. What is taking so long?
Maybe they're in a meeting. And then you do see a little mirage-esque figure wiggle and show up in the plane. And he goes, What? What? You know what position I'm in? Oh no, it's you again. What's the promise of the week?
The promise of the week, I just talked to you yesterday.
Well, it feels like it's been a week.
Well, that's quite unfortunate now, isn't it?
It is indeed. As well as, did you get the note?
Yes, I got
Okay.
the note. You're down to the last one.
Almost.
I swear to God, if it's Shep.
It is.
Oh, okay, thank gosh.
We saved Shep for last.
You're not saving him for last. You're saving him for never. You're keeping him alive. Shep is my favorite.
We need money.
I understand that.
Where's
Okay.
money?
Okay, listen.
Food.
Listen, okay? We need to figure out how to become self-sufficient. You can't just rely on me for food and water and money the entire time, okay?
Are you our boss?
Yes, I am.
And what do bosses do?
I'm about to tell you what to do because I anticipated you guys to be able to do this stuff because I didn't get the chance to impart this knowledge onto you, okay?
Okay.
So listen.
Okay.
I need you to go...
Wait, hold on. Should I get Linda?
No, hold on.
Okay.
I need you to go and get Ricky. And bring him here.
Okay. You know he's new, right?
I'm aware he's new.
Okay.
Bring Ricky. I heard he is handy.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Can you ring Ricky? And the Great Arcane turns again to their right. And he goes, Earning. And up pops another small mirage of another apprentice-esque figure. And Ricky now comes walking in a very aggressive manner towards Larry. The heck, man? What's going on, man? I was in the middle of growing my herbs, man. What you calling me for?
Ricky, I need to speak
What?
with you.
There, she said it. Go speak to her. Listen, what do you want? I got stuffs I gotta do. I got deals I gotta be made. I'm trying to make this money, make this bread. I'm trying to get rich. Come on now. What's going on?
Ricky, I have an idea for you.
Great.
I heard your...
She's got a big idea. The big boss don't show up no more. What's the big idea?
Big idea here, Ricky, is I heard you're handy. And that you're really good at fixing stuff, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to go and find Julian, and I want you guys to make up some flyers and come to Namenkop and hang them up on the bulletin boards and around town offering your maintenance services, and you're going to charge them money for these maintenance services, okay? This is going to pull in a lot more money than those herbs over there. You're doing a good job, but this is going to pull in more money.
But I ain't good at fixing the stuff. All I'm good at is growing the herbs. I mean, you do what you gotta do within your own house, in your own homes.
Okay.
But
well, then who is the handy one? They told me that you were the handy one.
I mean, out of the three of them, I'm probably the most handies. Yeah.
Okay. So would you be interested in offering your handyman services around Namenkop and making money that way? Yes or no?
Do I still get to grow my herbs?
You still get to grow your herbs.
Do I still get to have my
You
business?
still get to have your business, Ricky.
And I'm not gonna get in any type of trouble.
No trouble at all.
Promise.
Promise. If it's illegal, I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, we don't do anything illegals here.
Good. Yep.
The only illegals that we be doing is the herbs that we be growing.
Okay, that's that. Okay. But I don't need to hear any more details on that. Just make sure your herbs are taken care of and offer your services. I want you and Julian to go make those flyers now and go hang them up around town now. I also want you to go door to door and offer your services.
Well, I ain't good at the door-to-door stuffs. I done did the door-to-doors, and they told me that I couldn't sell the doors.
Can Julian do the door to door?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so you have my orders. You may go now.
Whatever. And he throws his hands up in the air and walks off. And as he walks off, he disappears into the distance.
Okay, Larry. When Ricky gets back, I want you to call me and confirm about whether or not he's done what he's done and if he's brought in any money, okay?
Okay. I mean, if he puts flyers out, he's not going to earn any money immediately.
Well, you never know. There might be someone in dire need of getting their bathroom fixed. We don't know.
Yeah,
they might need a towel rack hung up because they have arthritis. It could happen, okay?
we could use a towel rack. You
Oh,
think he could install one of those for us?
you can ask him to do it later. Couldn't hurt. Good practice.
How do
you
we
know?
pay him?
In fertilizer, cheap fertilizer for his herbs.
We have one sheep. We don't have enough. We don't produce enough fertilizer.
Well, it'll be a little bit of something. Something. I heard there might be some other sheep around the area. You guys could collect those as well. Okay, so then the other thing
Okay.
that I would like for you to do, Larry, is I would like for you to grab up your 5 best apprentices, send them into town, and have them accept quests. And start working on quests to collect money and bring it back.
Are
And
there
tell
any?
them that they can keep 10% of whatever money they make. The rest of it needs to go to the apprentice or to the Schwizard, so that way we can get some money pulled in.
Make it 25%.
25. It'll get bumped up to 25% once you guys start doing a
No,
good
no,
consistent
no, no,
job.
no. It's 25% and we don't do the deal.
15%.
20.
20. Deal.
Done.
Cool. Okay. Next, I want you to take your next round of not as good apprentices and come into Namenkop and see who needs a job as like come to the tavern and talk to a man named Tom and ask him if he needs any busboys or any food runners or anything.
We are
such.
apprentices. We are not busboys. We are not little.
I'm asking you to send in your B team, like the guys that they're struggling to keep up around the apprenticeship area. Well, they're not as good as the A team. It's the B team. They need some more life experience. They need a little bit more work experience.
You don't know how apprenticing goes, do you?
No, I don't.
We kick out the B team.
You kick out the B team. Okay, well, next time you've got a B team, send them in for like a lower level job around Namenkop.
So you want me to bring people on that are subpar and then have them go do mediocre jobs in Namenkop while our A team is out doing quests in Namenkop, and our 3 best apprentices, I'm sorry, not 3, 2, are off door to door trying to sell and repair things.
Ricky and Julian are your best.
Yeah.
I thought they were your B team.
No, they're the shining knights in armor. They are pinnacle.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I have seniority, but only seniority.
Well, maybe they'll be able to.
Nobody
pull
grows
in-
herbs like Ricky.
Maybe they'll be able to pull in a lot more money. We also need to talk with Ricky about selling some of these herbs back to Namenkop as well. Is he still around?
No, he's he's talking to Julian.
Okay. Well, grab him before he leaves and tell him that he needs to grab some of his herbs and sell it in Namenkop.
All right, I'll pass the message along.
Okay, thank you. So that should help you guys pull in money on your own. And then, how much money did you need, like, for a month to survive?
10,000.
10,000. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you 5. Well, actually, hold on. How much do I have? Okay, I'll just do it. I'm gonna give you 10,000.
You're gonna give us 10,000.
I'm gonna give you 10,000.
How are we gonna get this 10,000?
I'm gonna wire it to you.
You're gonna wire it to me.
Yep.
How are you going? We don't have any wires.
I don't know. Well, maybe. Oh, you know what? I'll go over there and I will hand deliver it to you since y'all don't have any of these wires that I'm talking about.
Well, where are you?
I'm in Namenkop.
You just told us all to send people into Namenkop.
Okay. Well, tell Ricky to meet me at the fountain as well.
Okay. All right. All right. Is that it?
Yes. Are we clear on how to make money now?
Yeah, send
Okay.
people into Namenkop, do Namenkop bullcrap jobs.
Yes, and quests and stuff.
Have
and
our 2 best
build up your
people
reputation.
become handymen.
Yeah, well, I got people mixed up. Okay, we might switch it up later. It's gonna be yeah. We'll reconvene on that later. If it doesn't go well, we'll switch it up. Okay.
Okay. All right. We're done.
We're done.
All right.
We're making money now, right, guys?
I don't know.
Positive.
You just started all of this.
I am aware, but I'm saying future. We understand. We know how to make money, as opposed to sit in the Swishers Keep and twiddle our thumbs and go, oh no.
Oh, we're not
we have no
twiddling
money."
our thumbs.
What are you doing then?
We're learning the arcane.
Okay.
How do you think we become master wizards?
Well, at least you're doing something. I appreciate your hard work, guys.
Exactly. Look what I can do. And he grows a crystal the size of $1.
Oh, look at that. You can sell those crystals in Namenkop as well.
Why would we sell these? These are important.
Because people see pretty rock and equals money.
Oh my gosh. We're sitting on a gold mine.
You were sitting on a gold mine.
Oh my gosh.
I can see if I can find a jeweler in town here in Namenkop and maybe set up a deal.
You can't cut these into gems.
No, but you can customize the size, right?
You can customize the size?
Yeah, you can make it bigger.
This is as big as I've gotten in 10 years. It's hard as a rock, though.
Oh, well, that's good.
Ding,
Okay,
ding, ding.
well, you know what? It's good. We can always get like custom wire wrapping done around it, and people can wear them as necklaces.
Wait, is that the same wiring you were talking about? You were going to wire me stuff?
A different wire.
Oh. Okay.
Just make sure that Julian meets me here at the fountain.
Oh, you said Ricky.
They're both coming, aren't they?
Well, one of them's doing door to door, like you said. The other one is putting flyers up.
Exactly. They're both coming to Namenkop.
But you told me to tell Ricky to meet you.
Tell them both to meet me here.
Okay, gosh, sorry. You seem flustered.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Can I go?
Yeah, you can go.
And he fades off very quickly into the mirage mist. And the arcane goes, well, that looked like it went well.
I hope so.
Will you please take care of them?
I'm doing my best.
They're a pain in my ass.
I know. I've come upon having a sleep disorder, apparently.
Evidently so. They just they won't stop pestering me for mundane, stupid stuff. I can't give them food. I'm the great arcane.
They build crystals for me and I channel my energy through the crystals. That's what we do. They need more sheep.
Yeah, they need more sheep. And then I'm gonna tell the Great Arcane, okay, I'm gonna go now and wait for Ricky and Julian at this fountain here.
The Great Arcane fades off along with you after saying goodbyes. You wake back up in the middle of Namenkop at the fountain. And interestingly enough, Ricky and Julian are right there. All right, listen. So we were told we had to meet you right here. You stopped me in the middle of my poster making and my flyers that you had told me to make. What's up? What's going on? What am I meeting you here for?
Let me see these posters. Let me see these flyers.
Roll for investigation. You got a 1?
I got a 1.
So his posters were drawn with crayon. But to you, understanding the situation, they are the greatest posters that you have ever seen in your entire life.
You know what, Ricky? This looks fantastic.
See, I was telling him, but he wouldn't say it. He said that they weren't good enough. They needed to be better. I told you, Julian. They're good. They're fine. I'm the best artist that there ever was. I told you, it's in my genes.
Come on, Julian. We gotta give Ricky a break every now and then.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so thank you for meeting me here, guys. Ricky, I've heard that your herb growing has been rather successful.
Well, it does. I do be the best herb grower here in Rololia.
Yep. I want you to keep it up. You're doing great. I want you to also start selling your herbs to the area as well to help bring in more money as a backup and or primary if this handyman business doesn't take off.
Well, I already do that. I sell it back behind out in the woods.
Okay. Well, some of that money needs to start going to the Wizard's Keep and making sure that
I'm the one that's selling. I got my skin out there. I'm not taking it. That's my money. I'm selling that stuff. That's my money.
Ricky, you're growing it at the Wizard's Keep. You work for the Wizard's Keep. That some of that money needs to go to the Wizard's Keep. It doesn't have to be all of it, just a portion of it.
2%.
What, 2% goes to the Wizard's Keep?
2%. That's all I can do.
That's all you can do?
That's all I can do.
Is that?
It's 2%.
It's 2% of what?
Of whatever I end up selling.
What is that on average?
Depends on the day, depends on the week, depends on the harvest.
It's going to have to be a little bit more than 2%, Ricky.
2%.
You can't do any more. How can you not do more than 2%? What are you doing with the rest of the money?
I keep it.
And what are you doing with
my money? I gotta buy herb stuff. You gotta get the stuff that the herbs drink, and you gotta get the stuff that the herbs sit in, and then you gotta get the herb watcher.
Okay, can you do 10%?
I'll do 15. How's that?
Perfect. 15% of the money goes to the Wizard's Keep.
Deal.
Perfect. Okay, so now I'd love for you to go around town, hang up some of these flyers.
That's what I was going to do, and then I was told to meet here.
I know, and so now I'm letting you go ahead and go do that.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Julian, keep them in line.
What does this say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. What was underneath it?
Oh boy, 2% milk.
Oh, 2%. Ah. Well, he is our best artist.
Mm-hmm. Clearly.
So what do you want me to do? What do you got?
I want you to go door to door and keep your eye on Julian.
All right.
And offer the handyman services as well.
You want me to keep my eye on Julian?
Yeah, like trail him in a sense. Go door to door.
I'm Julian.
Or trail
You just
Ricky.
sent Ricky.
I know. I'm sorry.
And I'm Julian.
I just woke up from a long nap, and I'm still a little sleepy. So.
Well, I wish I could get as sleepy as you.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, it's greatly impacted my life and the Schwizzards Keep. I'm concerned about these sleep issues that I keep falling asleep. I need to go see a doctor. You do not want this.
I'm concerned as well. I've sat there and watched my friends do things that I didn't expect them to do.
Exactly. So, as you can tell, you don't want this.
No, not at all. So that's it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Julian walks off and starts knocking door to door. And you can hear the pounding of Ricky pounding flyers into not just the areas where they have quests or anything, but also pounding it directly on the people's front doors.
Good.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, good.
Okay. All right. So with that, we slide back on over to Bubba and Wimpy, who have finished their argument and have come up with a plan.
Alright. So, if we try to talk to him and it goes right, you'll use the button from the Bullywug Castle. We'll send the mouse in, right?
Yeah, I'll have the mouse with the button. But here's the thing. If it goes awry, we've got to be able to run so that we don't fall asleep when the mouse goes and uses a button.
Understood.
So, I mean, I can use my wind staff and get out of there pretty quick.
I can run pretty fast.
Well, if both of us don't get out, then the other one
What if
needs
I
to
climb
like
on the
bring
roof?
some feathers
What
or
if I walk
something
on the
like
roof?
that into the other one's nose. You can walk on what?
What if I walk and climb on the roof? Spider rabbit.
You can do that?
Yeah, I got these gloves and these slippers.
He's a spider monkey.
Yes, he does. Because he's a spider rabbit.
Righty. Well, after we put it to sleep, assuming that happens, probably, we'll go ahead and find its mouth and take out its eyes. How's that sound?
See, it'll depend on how the conversation goes. It'll be spur of the moment. Because if it is friendly, we don't want to take out its eyes and then it can't see.
I have an idea. You can talk to it, right?
Well, I can talk to it. I can talk to animals.
All right. You do the whole negotiation thing. I'll be hidden back, and that way I can send in the mouth
If you
with
send
the
the mouse
button.
in, so we both have to go in because of the hands, right?
Not necessarily. The hands are in the outer part of the like the other part of the cave, like a separate part of the cave.
All right.
And if there are hands in where the Bahir is, then I mean, you do your spider. Well, I hovered with my wind staff, and they weren't able to get to me.
Yeah.
By the way, Wimpy, roll for history.
Okay. History.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 11.
All right. So you are able to accurately remember that the hands or the fingers that you recall are indeed towards the front of the cave and not towards the back of it.
Nice. Yep. So we shouldn't deal with the issue with the hands once we actually reach the Bahir. Unless something's changed.
So what would y'all like to do?
We should probably just finish getting this way. And just I guess go for it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and use my wind staff like I did last time.
Okay.
And I'd like to roll for stealth.
Okay. Now, currently, you guys are not outside the cave. You guys are. You guys have been talking on the path.
Oh yeah.
So you're not at the cave yet. You can roll for stealth. You're more than welcome to.
I got a 14 in stealth. So.
You're decently stealthy in your test attempt. Where would you guys like to go?
To the cave.
I'd like to get him to the cave as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Get it.
So you both work yourselves over to the cave, which, interestingly enough, is as you go up the path about another 100 feet or so. It's a quick left turn, and it's about another 50 or 60 feet past that. You do come up on the lair, and as you enter into the nearby area, the stench of death begins to become rather strong, and you guys are able to see all of the corpses of previous adventurers, including the owner of the Adventurers Guild.
Well, shit. I guess we're not rescuing anybody.
Nope.
Let's at least take something of hers back. And I want to go ahead and kind of like sort of look on her
I'd like
corpse
to
and
look
see if
for
there's
her
any...
sword and see if, because the sword would be a good enough identifying of her.
Yep. So go ahead and roll for investigation, both of you.
Investigation.
19.
25.
Yeah, you guys are really good at rummaging through dead bodies. Bubba, you are able to find her sword, which is easily identifiable as her name is actually engraved in the handle. And Wimpy, in rummaging through her body, you are able to locate a small pouch containing about 50 gold coins, as well as a couple actual days' rations in a small backpack that was in one of her hands.
Well, I'll go ahead and keep those.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to wrap the sword in the blue cape I have, and then put it in my bag.
Okay. Sounds good. Go ahead and take that, wrap it in the cape, and slide it into your bag.
Can you still go ahead and set alarm on the mouth of the cave? Because it is
100% doing that.
Yeah, it is suspicious that all these bodies are towards the mouth of the cave and not over where
Could have been running out.
It could have been, but I'm still suspicious of that mushroom.
Understandable. Well, if the mushroom's been here, in and out of it, he probably dragged the bodies to a safer location.
But then he would have looted them already.
I don't know. If he's been here multiple times, I don't understand why he was coming back anyways.
If he's been here multiple times, it's more likely that he's in a league with the Bahir.
Maybe. I cast alarm on the entryway of the cave.
Okay. What exactly does alarm do?
Alarm. You set an alarm against unwanted intrusion. Choose a door, a window, or an area within range that is no larger than 20-foot cube. Until the spell ends, an alarm alerts you whenever a tiny or larger creature touches or enters the warded area. When you cast the spell, you can designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. You also choose whether the alarm is mental or audible. A mental
All
alarm
right.
alerts you with a ping in your mind if you are within 1 mile of the warded area. This ping awakens you if you are sleeping. An audible alarm produces the sound of a handbell for 10 seconds within 60 feet. So I would
Oh.
like to cast it with a mental alarm and make it to where
Okay.
Wimpy and I don't set it off.
All right. Sounds good. So go ahead and just roll a d20.
D20.
And apply Arcana.
18.
18. So you're very successful
Oh
in
wait,
casting.
hold on. It's with my wisdom modifier, right?
It'd be your Arcana, yeah.
With being wait, is it wisdom? With being a
Arcana is like a roll that you can do.
No, I know it's an Arcana roll. I was trying to remember what a casting modifier for a ranger is. If it's wisdom. Okay, but it's 18 no matter what. I don't remember exactly.
Okay. So you're very successful, and your alarm is now set. Both you and Wimpy are the only ones that can pass through this without setting it off. What would you like to do now?
I'd like to go ahead and do my stealth and my wind staff to hover above the ground.
Okay. Very easily, very quickly. You go ahead and roll for stealth, which you pop up onto your wind cloud.
I got 15 for my stealth.
Okay. So you're decently stealthy in doing so. And you remain stealthy for the next few decisions.
Okay.
I would like to also cast locate animal or plants and locate the Bahir.
Okay, awesome. So describe or explain how that one works if there's any dice rolls involved.
No, it's just action for range. I just have to describe or name a specific kind of beast or plant, concentrating on the voice of nature in your surroundings. You learn the direction and distance to the closest creature or plant of that kind within 5 miles, if any are present.
Okay, awesome. All right, so you go ahead and cast it, and you are able to locate the Bahir. He is still within the cave, and he is about 600 feet in.
This Bahir's about 600 feet that way, if I was to say roughly.
Alrighty.
Bubba, do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision, and with me being, with my favorite enemy being beasts and dragons, I have advantage on survival checks to track my favorite enemies, as well as intelligence checks to recall information about them.
Also, same for my I also have dragons as a favorite enemy.
Ditto. What he said. Ditto.
But I don't know if it
Big
would be
muscle,
considered
too.
a dragon or a beast. That's why I said beasts and dragons, because I'm not sure what it's exactly considered. It might be a beast, it might be a dragon.
So this is considered to be a huge monstrosity.
That'd be a beast. Wouldn't it?
Say, I don't know how that falls on the scale of beast dragon. I don't know. It's huge and ugly.
Beast is a monster. / animal.
Animal like.
Beasts are non-humanoid creatures that are a natural part of the fantasy ecology. Some of them have magical powers, but most are unintelligent and lack any society or language.
This one's got its own society. Yeah. All right. So you are just making sure. Yeah. Okay. So you guys are both, and apparently you guys are just born dragon hunters.
Mhm.
One might say you're dragonborn.
Maybe I want to be a dragon rider later. You never know.
I wonder if the Behir has an egg.
I don't know. We're not there yet. Wait, do I detect another? Do I detect a baby Behir and an egg with my locate Behir?
No, you're locating a Behir.
Baby Behir
Not a
would still be a
Behir's son
Behir.
or daughter
Still be a
or
Behir.
child
Said any
or little
Behirs.
Behir, baby Behir
Little bee.
or Behir egg,
Little O.
little O, little B.
Don't be a little. What?
Don't be like him. Don't be a little B.
Don't be a baby Behir. New emote coming soon. Don't be a little bee with a baby Behir picture.
New T-shirt. My wife's a little bee.
What?
Alright, you ready to walk in here? Get ready to deal with these hands and things.
Alright. And I draw my short swords. So I'm ready.
Wait, you draw both of them?
Yes.
What are you holding your staff with?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I just draw one of them.
Just her. Ooh.
She.
Fine, I just draw one of them.
She. Face plant.
Three sword style.
She's just clutching it between her thighs.
I was thinking for your teeth, but okay.
Yeah, you can do teeth as well. Hold it with your
As
mouth.
Zoro style.
Yeah, just Zoro it.
Can I grab both of my swords? One of the Chalice of Blood Oath and the Keyblade, one in each hand. Hey, I'm asking before I'm just doing.
Swords. Oh, I have that skill too. Yeah, 2 swords.
We're rangers, and also, by the way, since we're rangers, we get 2
Also,
attacks
my
per
rocket
turn.
launcher extends from my shoulder.
Krang, also, since we're both rangers, we get, and level 9, we both get 2 attacks per turn.
You don't even attack at range. Shut up.
Neither of you attack at
Neither of
range.
you ever attack.
No, Wimpy did attack. Unfortunately, she alerted the entire
Oh,
keep,
okay.
but I will give her that. She did attack at range once.
I attack
She
at
may
range a
never
lot.
again.
You know why?
Yeah, your bow's broke.
No, because I have used range. I hit the thing, and then Joey sent him off the cliff.
I hit the thing!
I hit the bullywug, and Joey sent him off the cliff.
I have used range. I hit that thing.
It didn't work out.
Over there at that place. All those years ago.
In the Fantastic Four thing?
No, yeah. No, you're right. You guys were right. You guys, yeah. For the Bullywug Castle, you guys were shooting arrows at things.
All those years ago.
All those, yeah, months ago.
Back in October.
Okay, yeah.
Or
So,
crap.
right. Yeah. So, anything else that you guys want to tell me that you have the ability to do? Like, have 7 turns and I can
see,
attack and
10 swords.
I also have 2 weapons fighting as a bonus action, and I have opportunity attack.
Okay, okay. Has anybody got like a butt plug sword or something?
If I I
That
fail a
way,
dex
you know,
saving
that way
throw,
when you swing this way, another sword's coming around.
if I was to somehow fail a dex saving throw with a plus 13, I can use my reaction to get a D4 and add it to my save.
I understand why some people don't DM now.
Yeah. Oh, God, by the way, my proficiency bonus also applies to my dual wielding.
Of course it does, yes. Totally.
Because
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
chose dual wielding as my new proficiency.
Yeah. That covers the butt plug sword too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. Game. All right. Cool. Um.
I have hunter's mark. You want to know about my hunter's mark?
Here, I'm not terrified of the 2 people coming after me. All right.
The most OP people in the party, probably.
Definitely not going to feed this party for a week. Okay, all right. So you guys are working your way down into this dungeon, or the cave, I should say. You know, either or, whichever you want to call it. It's dark. It's dingy. There's little wiggly fingers. You've passed all of the fingers, by the way. They creeped you out a little bit. And what would you guys like to do now? Your stealth is running out, Wimpy.
I wanted to take out the finger things.
Okay. How are we taking those out?
Hey, don't attack those yet. Might wake up the here if it's asleep.
Oh, okay. Fine. We'll go ahead.
Just think, a metal sword clanking along a metal cave wall.
Okay, fine.
It's a metal cave wall.
Make our way to where the key is.
Is that a keypad lock? Biometric?
Isn't this the same lock the wizards had in their keep?
Yeah. Did we get turned around? Anyway. So now that your companion has altered your decision from attacking the fingers, what would y'all like to do?
Finish making our way to the here.
Okay. All right. Is there anything that you'd like to do, Bubba?
I'd like to roll for stealth.
Very smart. Wimpy, go ahead and roll for stealth again if you'd like to.
Okay.
23.
23? That's
19 plus 4.
How is it only plus 4? How is stealth not
Because I'm not
dexterity?
proficient in it, okay?
I got a 14.
My dexterity is only plus 4.
I know. What? Which? Oh, yeah, never mind. Wimpy's the one that's got mad dexterity. Finger grip
My
strength
wisdom's
is
20
insane.
is a plus 6 though.
My bonus in perception is plus 10, and I have advantage.
Yeah, I want to see a 1. So, you guys both actually are able to increase your stealth and approach the last 600 feet sneakily. And since you both have dark vision, you are both able to see the lovely monstrosity curled up and laying down in the back corner of a very large and dead end of a cave. What would you like to do?
Alright. So I'll stay hidden out here. You try to talk and negotiate with it. I'm going to give the button to my mouse. I'm not going to give the button to the mouse yet. But I'm going to prepare to give the button to my mouse. I say as I, go ahead and pull the button out of my bag, and the mouse, pops out of my boobs and is like, "Did you call me?"
All right. So you give the mouse the button, and the titty mouse gets down. And what instructions are you giving the titty mouse?
If the Behir goes to attack carrots, you run in there and you press a button. Carrots, if it looks like it's going to attack you, try to run out so that you don't fall asleep as well.
Okay. Look, I like to
I'll
like
be-
just smile at her with a nervous smile. Okay.
All right. We ready?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I just kind of like, I slowly back away so that I can still see in, but like, out of range of being seen by the hero, hopefully.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Your titty mouse is getting into position. What would you like to do, Bubba?
Trying to think. I had a plan and then I realized it won't work. I guess I'd just like to make a sound.
Really? He wakes up to your wonderful ahem.
I'd like to say, hello, sir.
Hi.
How are you today?
Hungry, as always.
Understandable.
How is it you can talk to me?
I'm able to talk with animals with me being an animal myself, in a sense.
You look tasty.
Unfortunately, I've been told I'm not tasty.
By who?
There was a tiger a couple months ago that tried to bite my leg. Instantly stopped eating me. Or trying to eat me.
Tigers have the ability to be selective.
Yeah.
You look like protein.
Unfortunately, there's not much protein on these bones.
No, that looks like there's a lot of protein. Because there's no other protein in this cave.
I mean, I have food I can give you if you'd be interested. It's full of protein.
What kind of food?
Do I have the, I think I still had the, no, I guess they ate the tuna. No, I had the tuna. The tuna fillet, don't I? The frozen tuna fillet from the kitchen and the thing.
Yeah, you do have the frozen tuna fillet.
I have a frozen tuna fillet. Or a tuna fillet. I don't know if it's frozen still, but I have a tuna fillet.
Alright. What's it look like?
I'd like to pull it out of my bag.
Okay. Wimpy, make a dexterity saving throw.
Me take a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
And Bubba,
That's
I
a
want you
decent.
to roll a D100 for the freshness. Huh?
I said I have a D100.
You do. That's why I'm having you roll it. To see the freshness of this tuna.
It is a 82. I don't
Somehow,
know if that's good or bad.
Somehow that's decently fresh.
I mean, it was frozen.
Yeah.
It's still a little frozen, but here you go.
Oh. Always enjoy a snack. Nom 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 nom.
Can I cast where was it? Oh, I guess
What was
I
your
don't have,
roll?
I don't have a
Maybe.
spell.
21.
Okay.
I don't have a spell I was going to use. I don't know why.
So why aren't you afraid of me?
You know, I am actually kind of scared for my life. I've never talked to a being as powerful looking as yourself, personally.
Ah, well, not many people make it this far.
What does stop people from making it this far?
Me?
But I was able to come in here without you noticing. But they do
You got lucky.
Do they make a lot of noise?
Most of them, yeah. They don't know where I am. So they come banging and clanging and they start messing with my alarm system, and it's not that hard. You
I do have that spell.
you wanna tell me what you're doing here? What your purpose is?
I was actually coming in here to see what happened to a couple people, which I found at the beginning of the cave, but I was also looking for some cave dust and some mushrooms.
Oh, you're hooked on the cave dust, eh?
I know I'm getting it for somebody.
That's what they all say. That's it? That's all you want? You want cave dust and mushrooms?
And if you have any like scales or anything that you've kind of like shed it off that we could that I could have.
Scales. You want my skin?
If you have any like that you don't like that aren't a part of you anymore, because I don't want to mean you
Right.
any harm.
Yeah. I mean,
That
can I have some of
defeats the
you?
whole point
Can
of
I
me
have some of
being
your
here.
skin that you're not using right
Unfortunately,
now?
all my fur is gone.
All your fur's gone?
No, all my fur that I've had from that's
I thought I
under
was
me is gone.
hallucinating that you were just a naked bunny, but apparently that's true. You're hairless. It's very rare.
I mean, I am a hair and gone.
You know, I haven't dealt with many of your kind in your race. I've cooked most of them. They do actually taste delicious. So, what? Why shouldn't I not let you leave? I mean, you're here. I'm here. That way's out. We both know that.
Yeah. I just figured you might want a friend. I'm sure being down here gets lonely.
I go out every now and again. Y'all, everybody that's out there just doesn't understand what it's like to be this. Not even me, just this.
Yeah,
you know?
Understandable.
Yeah. You eat people to survive too?
I have 8 people, yes.
You've eaten.
Yeah, there's a Schwizzard. There's like a nice fish. Somebody made a gumbo out of him.
Sorry.
Who said that?
That was not in character.
Are you alone or?
That was not.
I might have been followed. I might have been followed. It might have been a friend that followed me.
Ashley, Mary. Oh, great! I love you.
I might have been followed. Not gonna lie. But they don't mean
that was not in character. I did not speak in character.
If you truly are here to be my friend, and you want to be loyal to me, and all that fun stuff, and not die here. Kill whoever it is that's following you.
Okay, let me go out there and look, and I'll be right back.
Okay. I heard the voice.
I heard it too. Trust me, I can hear very well.
Yeah, it wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me. Let me go.
No.
Let me go look, and I will deal with it, and I'll come back to you.
Okay, bring me their head.
Okay. I would like to walk to Wimpy and whisper to her and say, "Send the mouse now." To put it to
I
sleep.
signal the mouse.
Oh, this would be a wonderful time. To please show me this signal.
I just point at the mouse and go, like, go, do it.
It's my turn. Hold on a minute.
All right, you signal to the mouse. Mouse gives a little like I'm understanding what's going on, and makes a mad dash for the be here.
Which foot?
And I'd like to take my sword out and start clanking the wall just in case it doesn't work, to make it sound like we're fighting.
Oh, okay. Roll for persuasion.
Oh, thank you.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Or deception?
I love you. Go to sleep.
Oh yeah, true. Deception. We'll do deception.
Deception. Okay.
If you are trying to deceive.
22.
Later.
So you are deceiving, and the mouse is able to get decently close, but trips on a very small pebble, and the button goes sliding out of its grasp, and unfortunately the Behir is intrigued at the clanging that he's heard and decides, I want to see this fight. Sounds like it's a good fight. He takes 2 steps, and unfortunately one of those 2 steps is onto the titty mouse.
No.
Titty mouse is no more.
Did he step on the on the button?
He does indeed also step on the button. And all those within 10 feet are knocked unconscious. He's the only one in 10 feet.
The mouse. Sorry, Wimpy, about your mouse.
He lived a good life.
I wasn't trying to get him killed, but he tripped on a rock. There's nothing we can do.
Or she. I don't know.
It dropped.
And with that, we'll slide over to TJ. Since it sounds like Wimpy's got some things to handle.
I mean, like a
hear me?
drunk roommate.
Yeah, exactly. Those kinds of things.
I love her. She's sweet.
I don't want to have to, have Bubba's recording deleted. So TJ.
Yeah.
You're holding a very dark figure that is bleeding purple.
Do I recognize this as an Enderman?
Roll for history and investigation.
So the first one was 16 and the second one was 19.
Good rolls. So interesting. You are able to identify this not as an enderling, but as a void creature. The void creature is something that you've only heard in stories that you were told growing up before you left the void. They were elusive. They were almost mythological. Until today.
Does this scare me?
Roll a d6.
I got a 2.
This terrifies you. Oh, okay. I thought you left. And you actually back off. You drop it down onto the ground and back off, and accidentally close the door behind you. What would you like to do?
That's 1 second. I'm trying to reconnect to internet. If you can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yo, am I back?
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, it
You
was
able to hear?
not working.
That's fine. It happens. So you do recognize the void creature, and it does terrify you to a point where you actually drop it and move back away from it, and accidentally bump the door and close the door to the house. What would you like to do?
I would like to roll to see if it's dangerous.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll for investigation.
That's an 18.
Okay. So as your fear subsides a little, you notice that the figure is back to kind of crouching down or something, but it seems small, and it doesn't seem to be approaching you in a vicious manner or an aggressive manner. And a small pool has developed underneath where you've been holding it that is now purple with the blood of this creature.
I would like to I have bandages still, right?
I believe
Yes.
so, yes.
I would like to take a bandage and attempt to pick it up and take care of its cheek.
Okay. As you pick it up, you do start to actually hear a very small little sob. And go ahead and roll for medicine.
Remember what medicine is? Is it a D20 or is it something else?
No, it's a D20.
No, but it is a D20.
Uh-huh.
Where is my medicine? That is a 17.
Okay. Alright, so you go ahead and roll a d6.
I got a 2.
Alright, so you are able to, your healing is actually able to mend and bandage the cut that you've put on this being. And after doing so, it reveals two very bright, glowing red eyes, which help actually light up its facial feature. And you are able to notice now that the head actually consists of two rather long, pointy ears. The figure is wearing a hooded cape of sorts. And although originally appearing as a dark figure, the actual clothing is more of a black and purple combination. What would you like to do?
I would like to try to communicate with it.
All right. How would you like to do that?
Hello. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. It looked like you were trying to steal something.
Well, I was just looking for a few things.
I kind of give him a suspicious look. Do you know the owner of this house, or are you just digging around?
Am I gonna be in trouble?
Not if you tell the truth.
I'm stealing.
Well, that's kind of bad.
But you said I wouldn't get in trouble if I told the truth.
You're not in trouble, but
I told the
I'm giving
truth.
I'm giving you some good advice. It's bad to steal.
But I need things. And I have no money. Or no way of paying for anything, and so this is what I do.
Roll for investigation.
Hey, oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a 12.
Okay. So while you're having this conversation, you do begin to notice that there is a small teddy bear that is kind of attached to this creature's hip. And he's also getting a little more nervous.
Could I by chance get that teddy bear? I think I know who it belongs to.
No, I found this fair and square. I'm no, you can't have it.
And he takes off for the other side of the house where there's a window.
I would like to use my chain whip to close the window.
All right. Roll for athletics.
That is a dirty 20.
All right. So while this happens, you are able to accurately whip your chain whip over and grab the window with a small yank, pull it down, and close it. The creature quickly slides underneath of the nearby bed underneath the window itself, as this is a one floor area and very open. And as you see it slide off into underneath the bed into the darkness, you hear a very small sound. What would you like to do?
Can we please just talk? I don't want to have to hurt you.
There is no response.
I would like to look under the bed, because I already know what happened, but, you know.
All right. So go ahead and roll for investigation.
That is a 10.
Upon investigating underneath the bed, there is nothing under the bed anymore.
I like to run out of the house. Actually, teleport out of the house.
Okay. Are we teleporting front yard, backyard, or front, back,
The roof.
side? The roof?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you teleport up onto the roof and find yourself good footing. What would we like to do here?
I like to look for the void creature.
All right. Roll for perception.
Ooh. It is a 1. Oh, I got a 13.
Okay. Fortunately, the void creature is nowhere in sight.
Just wanted to talk with him. Jeez.
Just imagine upon times. What would we like to do now?
I guess I would like to sit on the front porch, kind of just in thought, looking around.
Okay.
Or
And as you do that,
out right the door.
yep, yeah. So you teleport down onto the front porch and kind of sit there pondering and thinking about things. And so we'll slide on over to, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Quinn. If he's still awake. I know the past couple times he said that he's awake during this time. But that he's talking, but we're not hearing him, although he's muted currently. So I want to make sure that it's said. We are attempting. Quinn, it is your turn.
Calling Quinn. Calling all Quinn.
Calling Quinn.
Quinn, paging
Answer.
Quinn.
Calling Quinn. Paging Quinn. Are you awake?
Paging
I will
Dr.
actually try to
Quinn.
call.
Quinn.
Oh, wait a
Paging
minute.
Dr. Quinn.
I can't. Never mind.
I will say, if he was here, normally he's active in the chat, and he hasn't been active in the chat in a minute.
Yeah.
Quinn,
Well, it's
please.
11:30 right now. So I'm assuming he probably fell asleep. But again, the last couple times he said that he was there.
Yeah, he hasn't been here. He probably passed out. Thought it was 5 minutes, but it was longer.
Ah, fair enough. Got you.
Power nap.
Yep, power nap. Well, with that being said, we will slide on over to Miss Myra, who has reached the last known location on the river. And the couple that she is with seem to be becoming ever more agitated at each other. What would you like to do?
If you two are done fighting like a married couple, can we get back to the task at hand?
Well, listen, he's the one. He doesn't know how to read a map, okay? Because I swear this isn't where we're supposed to be. But you understand, this is the river, yeah?
Oh, is my internet? No. Okay, I was gonna say my internet was about to break. Oh, and she's back. Did you hear me ask to roll for investigation?
I did not know.
I don't think I
Okay.
heard it.
You don't think anybody did?
I don't think so. You went quiet, Myra went quiet. You both went quiet at the same time.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, so the one with the map is looking at it, swears that there's a rock that they drew a picture of just right over there. So go ahead, and if you would like to look at the map to confirm, then roll for investigation. If not, what would you like to do?
I got an 18 for investigation.
So you take a look at the map, and you actually are able to recognize the drawing rock as the rock that is just over on the other side of the river. And you are able to confirm that indeed you are where you are supposed to be.
Well, from what I can see, it seems like we're supposed to be, if this is where you were last at.
Oh, well, I could have sworn that we were somewhere else. So I'm sorry. And we can start traveling on upward as he points towards the origin path of the river, and a decent number of bends and banks and hills lie in front of you.
Perfect.
They're great. All right, so as you guys are continuing to walk and follow this river, is there anything that you'd like to do?
See. I guess along the way, look along the bank to see if there's like any kind of useful herbs or whatever.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll roll for investigation as well as survival.
Okay, I got 11 for investigation. And for survival, I got a 14.
Okay. So you are, as you're walking, you are observing the beauty that is around you and taking a look on the ground here and there, time to time, and picking up what you feel to be some rather unique looking grasses and weeds, as they may be called by some. And you give them a nice sniff, and they provide a pleasant odor to you. And so you continue to collect these as you all continue on your journey. And you're able to pick up about 10 little stalks of grass.
Okay. Okay.
What would you like to do?
So I look at the map guy and I say, "Hey, Tweedledee, what is it? Refresh my memory on what exactly we're doing now."
Oh, well, it's our lifelong journey to find the beginning of this river. Way back when we were kids and we were growing up, we always were told that this particular river had a treasure trove of gold at its source. And that was why the water would always taste so good. And we continued with that dream of finding that source. And we talked to many people as we grew up who tried to find it but were unsuccessful. And so when we got old enough, we decided to hike out on our own. And this is our second attempt. But our first attempt taught us that not only are we not well prepared, but also we may need another donkey.
Yeah, that would probably be pretty beneficial.
Our haul last time didn't net enough, and so we only are stuck with Trudy. But our goal is still to get a second one, but we'll see. With you, with the help of you, we may be able to do. We may be able to. If this idiot up here won't stop second guessing my navigation skills. Oh, listen. You just got to be more confident in the way that you're navigating. I can't hear this way, then that way, then this way, which way, and then see you flip the map 4 times.
He's got a point, You waving that map around up and down and sideways, it is kind of a... It leaves people nervous as to whether you actually know where you're going or not.
Well, would you rather me give a direction without making sure that it's correct?
I would much rather you make sure that it's correct, yes.
I gotta make sure. Maps are every which way, north, south, east, and west, and so when you look at a map, you gotta be able to determine what's what. That's why I've got all of my fancy pictures.
You know what else would help?
What's that?
Maybe a compass?
Did we bring a compass? Yeah. You packed it over there. I think. Or was that in one of the bags that we left at home? Myra, roll for investigation.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, the map gentleman is unable to locate the compass on Trudy.
Oh, let's see.
Big money, big money.
So I got a 15.
Oh. So while he looks around and is unable to locate the compass, you are actually able to see that the compass is right there dangling on the saddle attached to Trudy.
I would like to just go over and grab it and be like, here's your sign, buddy.
So you do exactly that. And you're met with a very apologetic, oh, well, I guess if it was a snake, it would have bit me, right?
It indeed would have, yes.
My goodness. Well, how do you use these?
Oh my. Okay. Normally,
Uh-huh.
the top of the map is north.
So this way? And he turns it to where east is pointing up.
No.
Oh. Which way do I turn it from here?
I kind of move his hands to where the north is at the top.
Okay. How do you know that that's north?
Again, usually the top of the map is north. When you have it sideways, it's east.
Oh. Maybe I missed that page on the map tutorial class I took. That was free. Hey, maybe that old guy teaching us wasn't actually teaching us map knowledge. Maybe he was just leading us to his house.
That's concerning.
I
So
don't
many
worry, because I don't... Okay, so this is how we hold this? And we read it like this?
Yes.
Okay. So... Let's see. This looks like a really rough stretch. Should we set up camp now and wait till morning?
Well, did you pack any tents?
Hey, she brought up a good point. Did we pack the tents, or was that in one of the boxes that you wouldn't let me bring? I don't know. I mean, that's one of the first things that I typically pack, so check on back of Trudy. See if you can find it there. Should be in a big brown bag, like a sack of potatoes, but bigger. All right. The map guy unfortunately seems to be blind. And he's having a very hard time finding this tent.
Okay, let me look. Okay. So, I got a 12.
Okay. So, with the addition of your assistance, And while walking, after a solid 15 minutes of searching, you are able to locate this bag that he was speaking of. Unfortunately, it's underneath a lot of the packed things and wares. And you are able to verify that this is indeed the tent or sleeping shelter by kind of pushing on it and feeling something solid bounce back.
Okay. I'm gonna need you two to kind of help me out get these tents out of here. It seems to be way down in the bottom with all this crap on top of it.
Oh, yeah, I told you that's one of the first things that I pack.
Yeah. Next time, try keeping it up at the top of the, the bag.
So pack it last?
Just remember to pack it. But yes.
Will do. It will get packed. Now that we've left everything that we have, we will be packing. So definitely gonna do that. You looking to stop? It does look like the sky is starting to get a little dark. Always good to get ahead on stuff like firewood and fires and all that jazz.
Yeah. We should stop for now and get our camp together.
All right. So you guys find a nice spot, and it's by the river. Oh my gosh, they're ready to go to bed too. There's plenty of downed lumber for firewood, and you find a nice spot to pop the tent up, and you begin to dismantle everything off of Trudy and allow Trudy a small break. The gentlemen are able to put the tent up themselves surprisingly well and surprisingly fast, and are quick to move their wares and items inside while building up a small supply of firewood from the nearby and surrounding forestry. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I would just like to say, see how much we can get done when you guys aren't bickering?
They, interestingly enough, look at each other and agree. And then they look back at you and both at the same time go, "You call the shots now, ma'am."
Great. Perfect.
I just wanted to come along. And with that, you join them, you turn in for the night, and we do fade out.
Fade out of the mist.
Stews and mushrooms.
Unfortunately, the other one is dropped. So, yeah, we tried to call for you, Quinn.
I was awake. I wasn't I was zoned out.